Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Untold, your show where we meet new people on every episode and hear new stories, and we get inspired by their passion.
Today we're having a very amazing guest,
Yes,
a colleague,
a
but
colleague, an
also a
old colleague,
meteorologist,
an icon in weather
meteorology.
forecasting, meteorology. He has so much knowledge.
And the stories he's going to tell us.
And the stories, the behind the scenes stories, there's a lot of
Yeah, we were talking to him right before we start,
Yep.
and I'm really interested because he's going to talk about a lot of interesting things.
He's
and
no stranger to KTV. Right next, we'll have our guest,
Jamal
Jamal
Ibrahim.
Ibrahim. We're back on the Untold, being joined by a colleague and
A meteorologist.
meteorologist, spending maybe 40 years at KTV covering and presenting weather forecasts. The great, the icon, Jamal Ibrahim. Welcome on the show.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
So it's
course.
lovely having you. You are a colleague. You are. It's really fun having you. Meteorology. First, I want to talk about Kuwait weather. Why is it so hot? First question.
First question,
Why is it
Kuwait
so hot? I'm burning.
It's my pleasure to be with you, number one. State of Kuwait is in a desert climate. A desert climate is well known, extremely hot weather, especially in the summertime. State of Kuwait, one of the countries that we reach 50 and 51 degrees Celsius. Although many other places they reach 50 and 51 or 52 rather than Kuwait, but we always keep this temperature.
Do we reach higher, like 60s?
What's the highest recorded temperature in Kuwait?
51.5 probably.
Why does it
in the
feel
shade,
like more?
In the shade.
In the shade,
And
because
the sun,
that's how you
and
calculate.
the sun will be much, much higher.
Yeah.
Like, give
In
me
the
a
sun,
number.
we have to give, idea. In the sun, if you are wearing white dress or clothes, this will reflect the temperature. So if it's 50 degrees, you're wearing white veil, this will reflect the temperature, you feel it 45. You with black hair,
Right.
you feel it 65.
Right.
Like the asphalt reaches 75 to 80 degrees Celsius. If you are close to the sea, will be about 45, 48. If you are in the desert, air temperature will be 50, but the ground temperature could reach 50, 55, or 60. So
But
it depends many
the temperature
areas.
you guys record is always under
In the shade.
in the shade.
It is the real air in the
real-
sun.
right.
It goes in a box, ventilated from four sides, and covered with wood top and bottom to reduce or to block the direct
think-
sunlight
yeah.
block the radiation from the ground. So we give you the actual air temperature what hits your face.
Because people get in their cars and they see a different temperature because that car's probably not getting it accurately.
Yes, no, the car is accurate and it's accurate. Nothing is not accurate. What
accurate. Oh,
happens
okay.
if you place your car in the sun?
For long
sun
enough.
rays comes inside the glass. It comes as a short wave, goes inside. It heats the
Interior of
seats.
the car, the
And the
seats.
seats, when it heats, it gives the radiation back. It's a long wave temperature, a long wave heat.
So it's
A long-
accurate for the environment I'm
Yes,
in.
and the long wave cannot penetrate the glass, so it's like a greenhouse effect.
Okay.
So temperature inside the car will be higher than outside.
Higher than outside.
That's why it's really
Yeah.
hard to just get in your car once you park it in the sun.
And the thermometer in your car, when you read it, when we say 50, and your car says 55, because the sensor of thermostat in your car is in the front right bumper. It's about 50 centimeters above the ground. So it measures the ground radiation. That's why it's 55, higher than what we give you.
Right, right, right,
Interesting.
right. But we jumped into meteorology. Let's go all the way back to before you even joined college. What made you follow this path? What got you into
Tell
meteorology?
us about you.
Tell us about you.
I mean, we work with you, but
Yeah.
I don't know
We'd
much
like
about
to-
you.
we'd like to
Now we
know
want to get to know you.
Jamal
Let's
the
get to know.
person, not the weather forecaster.
Well, when I was in school in Kuwait, first grade, and
Yes.
when I finished high school, I had a problem with Ministry of Education. They give you so much load to know the things. You don't
I
have.
can attest to that.
They don't give you the choices. They don't tell you where to go. They only give you what they call it lots of stuff to memorize
Yeah.
without understanding anything. But once you graduate with a high degree, Then you go to university. What to study? You don't know.
You don't know.
You have lots of stuff back here.
Right.
And 90% which we read or studied in high school or grade school
Evaporates.
It's useless.
evaporated. Right?
Evaporation.
Or, yeah.
Then you go to
Evaporates.
high school or to university. What to
And
study?
you're studying all over again.
Then we visited we went to the Ministry of Education. We did not have higher education. That was in 1975. Where to go? Engineering. Where? Oh, why don't you take meteorology? This is a new field. We don't have many Kuwaitis here. If you study this, you have a good chances, a good job. Everything is good. We give you a scholarship to go for your master, your PhD. We give you lots of
So it
courses
was
in that
lucrative.
field. Huh?
They made it lucrative.
They made it look excellent.
Excellent.
Then we go to the state. We stayed about 5 years there. We studied meteorology. And
But was it your interest?
So it wasn't your interest, your passion?
no,
No, what did you want to study? And I love how he said it. No, it's affirmative.
I did it for the money.
yeah, it's confirmed now. I wanted to do engineering,
Okay.
but then once they
What kind of
tell us
engineering are we
What
talking
kind of
about?
electrical engineering,
Why didn't you do
Electrical.
electrical engineering?
I did not go. They told us not real facts, those are lies. Meteorology is
Lies.
good. This, so we went there, and they put you as a meteorologist to be number one.
Right.
It is a great job.
So you
to be-
liked that idea.
is to be a meteorologist is a great job if you work outside of Middle East. If you work in Europe, Australia.
If you work in good weather
America,
conditions,
yes.
then you are definitely going to be a
The-
great meteorologist.
The salaries they get over there is about 10 times what we get here. 10 times, not double.
Oh,
I mean, doing this job elsewhere is also the same.
Exactly. When we got here, we got shocked.
Yeah.
I mean, okay. We're jumping into the weather and the forecast, and we're talking about Kuwait weather. As a meteorologist, how do you feel about working in the Kuwait environment? How do you feel about when people come to you and they ask you so many questions, and I don't know why, like some people blame the weather forecasters.
You predicted this.
You predicted this. It didn't happen, or it happened. Why would you predict this? So how do you react to that?
People, they think the switch is in our pocket. Okay, we don't have a switch to change the weather. The study itself is very interesting because we're talking about things that will happen in the future. Will it rain? Will it be dusty or sunny?
It's just predictions. It's
It's
not
a prediction.
100%.
And a scientific prediction.
Scientific prediction.
And if I say it's raining, it would not rain, I have an explanation for this. It's when I get a good or right, accurate information, I can do good, accurate forecast. Sometimes the information we're getting not accurate. Sometimes our station is not enough. Station, I'm not talking about state of Kuwait, stations in Africa, Asia, Middle East.
Oh, so
as a
are they
countries.
connected?
Huh?
Are we like connected when it
Okay,
comes to
all
meteorology?
meteorologists' offices, every airport should have a meteorological office. We are connected together. We send our Kuwaiti information to all over the countries. All over countries, they send us their information hour by hour. And we lay this information on the maps. We do analyze the maps. We do the forecast for tomorrow, day after tomorrow.
That must be
How
really-
far can we do a forecast for? How long?
a month?
We
No.
can for for 4
week?
days. 4 days.
4 days.
4 days. That's like the top. But before we go on air, you mentioned about that it would not get cold until the end of the year. So how do you know that? Just by
I just want to answer what question that answer the question the previous one.
Yeah.
okay.
How people you feel about this? Okay, any person sees anyone. If you what the first question they ask you, how are you? How are you doing? Nobody tell me how are you. Nobody
Why is it
asks-
hot?
Huh?
Why are we burning?
They always first question, how's the weather?
How's the
It's
weather?
gonna rain. When the dust will subside.
When can I wear coats?
They nobody asks me how are you doing? How is your life? Or
Jamal, how are you?
very
Jamal.
good. Now so good.
Jamal, how do you feel?
And asking about the weather, it's my pleasure to answer everybody. Sometimes people stop you on the street or in the mall or shopping center.
Right.
in
Because
place.
they recognize you.
Recognize
yeah,
you.
yeah.
You're an icon in Kuwait.
Many
40 years
people
in the
watch
business.
Kuwait TV, and our viewers not only Kuwait.
Yeah.
We have lots of viewers from
All different
and
nationalities.
even Iran. They're watching
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
Interesting. So,
Because why Iran? Because if it is raining in Kuwait, next day will rain in Iran. When it is dusty in Kuwait, next day will dust there. It's only the Arabian Gulf between us.
Right.
So that's why they
It's
follow
like cheating
us.
from a test, you know?
I mean, kind of. To become a meteorologist, what skills do you need?
Yes.
To be a meteorologist, you have to go to school for
Yeah.
that. It's a university.
Okay.
Many people think our job is simple. We come on television for 2-3 minutes, we give you the
It's
weather and
not.
go by. No.
You analyze.
Our job is we do the route forecast for airplanes. Like that's why our station always in every single airport in the world. Like now, if you drive your car, you take first ring road, second ring road, and you reach home. These are streets made by civil engineers. They cannot change, but the weather and the atmosphere they change. So when any plane before it leaves Kuwait, like for instance, going from Kuwait to England, we give it the route forecast in Kuwait, upper air, and where to go, and if there is air turbulence, there are CB clouds, anything dangerous, all the way, whether we give it from Kuwait all the way to England, from airport to airport, and all the
to
way in the
Z.
upper air.
All right.
So that's why sometimes when you're on the plane, pilot says, "Okay, please fasten your seat belts. We're facing some air turbulence. It's going smooth." You look outside, you see nothing. All of a sudden, jump, bumpy air.
Yeah.
Why the captain cannot see? So we call it CAT, clear air turbulence. The captain cannot see the turbulence, but we put the air turbulence in the map, so he cannot see it in the map.
And that's a free lesson for you, Ahmed, to learn about meteorology. So let's talk about, you're a meteorologist. You decided to join Kuwait TV. You become a weather forecaster. How did that happen?
That's a very interesting question. We had people before us, also Kuwaitis, they present weather on Kuwait
Were they
television.
meteorologists?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
First Kuwaiti came before us, about 2-3 years before us. They did not like to be present weather forecaster on television.
Why didn't they like that?
Why? For some, they're a little bit shy to come on
Shy.
TV.
And they're not presenters. They're
Yeah,
meteorologists.
No, they're meteorologists.
Yeah, but they're not presenters for
They,
TV.
Not
they're not,
presenters, yeah.
they're not used
Yeah,
to being
yeah,
A
on
little
camera.
bit shaky. One of
I
them
get
was,
that, yeah.
very, very shaky.
I understand.
Oh, please, Jamal, come take in our place for 2-3 months, and we change.
And then you
Were you
have the
easily
personality for it.
convinced?
We came for 2-3 months, and
Yeah.
now we're stuck for this all many years.
But did you like
My
it?
plan was 6 months, huh?
Do you like it?
It's lovely thing that when people know you. The only thing I had out of this, people come and love you for God, and they love you for nothing,
Good. People's
Yeah.
love. That's a good thing.
This is what we got. We gained love only,
Which is a good thing.
Good
which is a
thing.
very great
Right?
thing.
It's a
I mean,
beautiful
I
thing,
want to
yeah.
get love from
Yeah.
people. From
People
Around
love,
people, I don't
love
know.
you. Watching this show, they always love
with
you.
money you can buy anything, but you cannot buy people to love you.
Precisely. Okay, so we'll talk more about this. Quick
Let's
break.
Take a quick break.
Let's do this.
Okay.
So we're back again, and the meteorologist. Today, you were saying before, we go on a break about your story. How did you join Kuwait Media and become a weather forecaster?
You
Tell me
tried
the
it
story.
For a few months.
It's story time, Ahmed.
Yeah, story time.
I want to hear this.
Yes.
We had the people before us. They did not like to be on television.
Right.
When we came fresh graduate, we got training for about 3 months on Kuwait International Airport. Okay, why don't you do the present the weather on TV? It was not in English, only in Arabic that time.
How was your experience the first time doing it?
This is studio.
Here,
This studio.
This studio
precisely
here.
in
Exact
this.
Studio 80 of KTV.
80 KTV, that was used to be news
News studio.
Arabic news studio.
In Arabic.
Where I'm sitting now, there's political news here in Arabic. However, where you sit here, back a little bit, we did not have a chroma. We had a magnetic map
Okay.
with the magnetic numbers. We stick the
Wow.
numbers, we stick the shot.
And that was
old
in what
school.
year?
That was
70s,
1980,
80s,
80, 81, 82 here.
Oh,
80s.
I think I want to just Google 1980
Weather
80s
forecast.
weather
KTV.
forecast KTV. I want to see how it looked like. But yeah, tell me more. I want to hear this.
And we come here. The training, they did not give us much training. The guy who was previously was doing the weather said, brought two of us, said, okay, I do this, and he was on air. Tomorrow you come, you do this. My friend came. The next day he put everything here. Then he faced the camera. Good evening, everybody. We take you with our weather forecast. That was
And that was in Arabic.
in Arabic, in
Okay.
perfect Arabic.
Like
Oh,
we're
like,
talking about
perfect.
fluent
Yeah,
Arabic,
Kuwaiti
not
slang.
Kuwaiti
No, not
slang.
yeah,
Kuwaiti
modern
slang.
standard Arabic. Yeah.
And then he turned to the map and see, okay, southeasterly wind, the low pressure system. Look back to the camera. He shot no words. He took the mic. He said, okay,
He
Bali,
froze.
take over. We're in the air.
He
On
froze.
air.
On
He
air.
froze on air and he did
froze on
not
air.
know how to
He
act.
took his mic, and that
And this was all on air.
yes, yes, yes. And that window over there, we can see the director and switcher.
Right, yeah.
Okay?
They were
The
probably
control
going
room, yeah.
insane in the
When,
back.
Yeah.
when we start meteorology, doing the meteorology or giving the presenting a weather, the director, switcher, they all leave. Only me and the cameraman.
That was it. That was
That was good old
So
days,
that
huh?
was that was an on-air moment where you saved the day basically, and you stepped in.
Exactly. And so he said,
Do you have footage of this?
I need.
Yes,
I
my
need
friend
footage
came,
of
took
this.
over. So it's not training. One day you see what he did the next day. But nowadays, now we train people for about 3 months to come in.
What technological advancements you've seen in terms of weather forecasting? Because when you started out, there's no chroma. You were doing, you said, the magnetic map.
Yeah.
So over 40 years, what great advancements you've seen that we've been using and changed things for us.
Yeah, it'll change a lot.
Right.
Then after magnetic board, we
Yeah.
went to chroma.
Yeah.
Chroma key, then we had a system, I don't know what they call it. Only one lady used to work on it. We send her the information, and she puts the data. I send her a cloud to put cloudy, put temperature, she puts it, then it comes in a chroma. Then I see it, like where Hadeel is sitting, it's a monitor, I see. The chroma is nothing, but on the screen, people see map. And I say temperature like this, like this.
Basically a green screen, like thing.
And the great thing about this lady, she's a very, very old lady. She doesn't let anybody touch her system. And when I send her a map, I send a map of state of Kuwait. Okay, but clouds here, southeasterly wind, the speed of the wind. When I come, I see she puts rain. So I did not give you, when I send you a fax, I did not put rain, only cloudy. She said, no, I feel it's going to be raining tomorrow.
Feelings getting in the way of reading the weather.
Yeah.
That's
That's interesting.
Then they
Strange.
brought us a computer system where we put our information, that nobody puts his feeling in. We put
no one
So-
puts his
Actual data.
feelings.
So you said you were doing this in Arabic as part of regular forecast, but then you decided that it was time to go for English weather forecast.
Yeah, well, what made that transition?
What made that switch?
Switch
Like
to-
right there.
I think the television director on Channel 2, they wanted to put it in English, so they called us to make another presentation in English.
So
That we
do
made
all
it
the
after
meteorologists
liberation, I think. Yeah.
do all the meteorologists present in English and Arabic?
Yeah.
That's my question. They
All
do.
of them can do in
All of
English and
them can do
Arabic.
Is that
English.
mandatory? Like you have to do it.
It's not mandatory
Not
if you don't
mandatory.
want to. Many people don't come in English.
Okay.
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 I come both in Arabic and English. We have 2-3 people doing Arabic and English.
Nice.
Which one do you prefer?
All the same.
All the same.
She gives the information within Arabic and English.
They just give.
Do you feel more
information.
comfortable with one more than the other?
In English, much easier.
Much easier, right?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
the terminologies are already
Terminology
in
already
English.
in English.
You don't have to translate and all
And
that.
back in 1981, when I used to go talk in Arabic, perfect Arabic, many newspapers start criticizing us. Oh, this man, he doesn't know the grammar. He put mansoob, marfu'ul. Oh, these people don't know good Arabic, and they're trying to give us hard time. And many times I had to fight with this newspaper. I decided, okay, we'll present our weather in Kuwaiti slang. We don't need Arabic.
You decided. You made
I
that
decided.
choice.
I made the decision myself. So I made it in Arabic. Next day, the owner of that newspaper, which I had a fight with, he wrote a good article. He said, we encourage this young man who start talking Kuwaiti slang, so we know all Egyptians, Syrians, Lebanese. Let them know our slang, our old ladies.
So it must be a huge responsibility, giving the weather forecast. People expect too much. How do you deal with that responsibility?
Well, many people, okay, they love our job because we know things about the future. Many people ask us, how do you know it's going to rain tomorrow, it's going to be dusty? And they're asking us many this question. And Kuwait, state of Kuwait, or Kuwait television is #1, and all Arab TVs, we start giving warning.
So we're the best in the region.
We were based in the Middle East.
In the Middle East.
We were
okay.
first television. We were give warning. We used to give advices and warning. We tell them what to wear, what to drink before you leave home in wintertime. We gave advices not to catch cold. We gave warning. First warning I came, that was 1980, late 1981. It was Wednesday evening, lovely day, beautiful, nice, calm day. So I come to television 9:30. I said tomorrow Thursday gonna be windy, dusty, visibility will reduce down to probably zero. Please do not go fishing tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
My advice.
Don't go fishing.
It's not now.
Not
or
now,
that,
at that time,
1981.
at that time.
That was
Keep
first
up with the
warning
story.
I gave.
Okay.
First warning I gave it out of my head, you know.
Okay.
Right.
And we don't consult anybody because we do our job.
Yeah.
Say it.
You're the one who knows
And
this
so
stuff.
tomorrow's going to be a very bad day. It's going to be windy. State of the seas truly high to rough seas. Please do not go fishing tomorrow. The fishermen, what they do, Wednesday evening they cook their food. Thursday early morning they go
Fishing.
fishing. The next day they listen to me. They did not cook their food, anything. So I go home, lovely night. Next morning I wake up 6:30. I go to work. I go by the sea. Sea's quiet, no wind. Lovely sea, lovely day, stable, very stable. I reach at work, nothing moving. Everything is beautiful. People start calling us. Oh, what is Jamal saying? He gave us a warning. We did not go. We did not cook our food. They started blaming. What they did, our meteorological department, unfortunately, they said, okay, we'll change the forecast. Jamal, you are mistaken. But okay, everybody wants to go to sea, go. It's going to be nice, calm, fair day, light wind, light waves.
You took the blame for it.
No, wait.
And what happened? They start even calling. They're saying bad words about me. I did not answer telephone, but they told me. Then one of the big top people in Kuwait, they called our big director. Said if Jamal doesn't know anything, he should not give any warning. He gave me a threat.
Wow.
And that was 9 o'clock in the morning. Then they came to me. They trying to blame me. I said, no. I gave the weather for 24 hours. 9 o'clock in the evening, 9 o'clock in the morning, 12 hours. We have another 12 hours.
You don't know what's gonna happen.
Things will gonna be very bad, and anybody who change the forecast, you will get the blame for it. If you cannot answer anybody, I can answer anybody. I have the right to explain what things I did.
Right.
Yeah.
When the working hours finished, 11:30 Thursday, we left home. Beautiful.
Still in the morning.
12:15, a big storm came. Dusty weather, strong wind, high waves. Friday morning, many people died in the sea. Many people got lost, and people got lost in the desert and died. Saturday morning, same big top man who called us, Jamal, don't give warnings.
Apologized.
Please give warnings.
Nah.
That
From
is
that day
very
on, we-
sad when you think
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah, we lost people. From that day on, we started giving warnings, and
That is sad.
It is quite sad.
yeah.
I mean, that's why you should always
You
listen
should
to the
always
words.
listen.
And
you
we
know?
always give the worst expected. I told you
Right,
tomorrow is a
right.
bad day. Don't go to the sea. If you don't go and it's a nice day, if you blame me, what? Okay, you lost
Okay,
one
you
day, you
lost
can
one
go
day,
to another
it's
day.
nothing.
But,
But I saved my life.
but
Yeah,
yeah, I
if
save your
you
life.
went
But
and
if I
something
say it's
happens-
nice day and you go, it's gonna be bad day, then you
You'll
lose
be-
your life.
Yeah. No.
So the weather forecast is more than just, predicting what to wear tomorrow.
It is.
It's we're
a
talking about
lot
lives
more.
here. We're talking
Yeah.
about how do you want to,
Yeah.
live.
And since we're getting into serious topics, I wanted to ask you, saying this is 2023, the world is in a very serious state, I want to say. Global warming.
Yes.
I would like to hear your thoughts on what's happening, what should happen, how can we save the planet?
Okay, first, what is the atmosphere? Just imagine a big onion. What is the thickness of the peel of the onion to the onion?
It's quite thin, I think.
Very extremely thin, in microns. This is exactly the thickness of the atmosphere to the ground,
Okay.
to the globe, to
Okay.
Earth.
the okay.
To the earth.
And what we are doing, okay, this ground or globe, it has 25% land, 75% water.
Okay.
You know how much is drinkable water we have out of this 75%? Less than 3%.
Wow.
100 years ago, the population Earth, 1 billion. Now, 7.5, almost 8 billion.
In 1 century.
in 1 century, in 100 years. Water's amount same, food same. So what we are doing, we are destroying the atmosphere
Supply
by
as
making
well.
this camera, lightning,
Technology.
technology, airplanes, trucks, cars, all this giving us CO2,
Right.
ammonia, all these things.
Carbon footprint, all
dioxide,
that.
monoxide.
All that.
This is a greenhouse
Right.
effect. They give us
Yes.
their own
Yeah.
hot rays or short wave comes from the sun, doesn't penetrate.
Right.
So that's why we're making global warming.
Right.
Global warming is melting the ice in North Arctic and Antarctica and North Pole. Ice on the mountains. This will increase the water level of the sea. Some lands will disappear.
So as happy as we are with technology, we're basically ruining Earth and
We're ruining Earth. Exactly.
making it uninhabitable.
Well, we've had the pleasure getting to know you better on a personal level. You've been doing great work for KTV. We are all very proud of the work you've done. You've trained a lot of people that are now doing the job as well. So we are very grateful for you and all that you have done.
And we appreciate everything you've done, and we appreciate the hard work you do. And especially, I appreciate that you are here on the Untold, telling your stories, sharing your stories that we probably hear for the first time here on KTV. So thank you so much.
Pleasure is mine. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back with the wrap up.
So this is the end of our episode for today. It was fun meeting
Lots of
the
fun. Got
meteorologist,
serious
Ibrahim.
towards the end and sad. But this is the world we live in. We each have a responsibility towards this planet. We need to do better.
We do need to do better, but the thing is, I think as humans, we're just selfish. We have to admit it.
Humans
we're
are
selfish.
selfish and the
We are
planet
selfish.
will die. And,
We're basically planning our lives for the next, what, we're gonna live, let's say, tops, 100 years. So basically, all I care about is my lifetime.
care
And
about the
that-
futures, the generations that are coming after us, the young
you
ones
care
in
about the
school.
future, Ahmed?
Yes, I do.
Okay,
Because
what do you
this
do
is
for
a
the
part
future?
of our planet. I'm gonna advocate.
You're
I'm gonna spread the word out. That's all I can do
That's
as an
what you can do.
individual, you know.
Yeah.
But we have this platform to educate people and spread awareness, and this is a topic that people should really pay attention to.
And I think Jamal brought few interesting, points here about global warming. That was a very good question that you asked, because I think
I would not forgive myself if I had a meteorologist like him and didn't ask him such questions. You
Yeah,
know? We need
so-
to know the answers, and he shed some lights. And we're running out of time, but any last
one
words?
last comment.
Yeah.
He just said that we're not gonna be able to wear real coats until, January. Yeah.
Yeah.
And for about 2 weeks only. I'm talking about us girls. Girls, January. That's the only option.
Well, just be prepared for your winter, a little great winter in Kuwait
I'm
that
gonna
we
try
have.
to enjoy my best.
Last winter was beautiful, so I can only
Hopefully
expect.
this winter is even better.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's wrap it up.
Let's wrap it up. We'll see you next time right here on The Untold, same time, same place on KTV2. Good night.
Good night.